Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Sistas to the Third Degree. And I'm your girl Lacey.
I'm Macy.
I'm Riri.
And so this episode is really going to be quite simple. We just going to take this love language quiz. Each one of us has the quiz up on our phone, and we are going to go through the process of reading the questions, letting you know what the answer choices are, and we are individually and silently choosing our own answers. And then we are going to share. Y'all want to share them at the end?
Yeah,
What
share
we
at the end.
Yeah, let's share
I'm
them at the
excited about
end.
this because I feel like my love language has changed as I've gotten older and become a mother and a wife.
I was about to say, I don't think the last time I took this quiz, I don't think I had kids. I was definitely married though.
I can't even remember the
Lena
last
is
time.
4. It's been a while since I took this quiz, I think.
Okay, so let's go into it. It says the love language for couples, singles, teens, and children. Take this quiz to discover your primary love language, what it means, and how you can use it better to connect with your loved ones. So I'm gonna click start.
Okay.
So the first question says, how do you describe yourself? I'm an adult, I'm a teenager, or I'm taking this quiz for my child.
Okay, that's like this. Okay.
The second question was, how do you describe yourself? I'm in a relationship or I am single.
Okay. Third question. It's more meaningful to me when I receive a loving note, text, or email for no special reason from my loved one, or my partner and I hug. So what is more meaningful to you?
What if you like both of them?
You can only choose one.
Okay.
So the next one says, are you good? Everybody good?
Yeah, that took a minute though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. It's more meaningful to me when I can spend alone time with my partner, just the two of us, or my partner does something practical to help me out.
Oh,
that's where Macy said hers changes.
Don't y'all do me.
Okay. Okay. So then the next question is, it's more meaningful to me when my partner gives me a little gift as a token of our love for each other, or I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time with my partner. Okay.
I kind of wanted that one to say I spent uninterrupted leisure time with myself.
I swear.
I read that too.
That's what in my mind that was gonna say, but
that's what in my mind it said that too.
Because it kind of seemed like that was the same question from the one before that.
But they're gonna ask us a couple of questions so that we can
to see how similar your answers are.
Okay. Let me choose because I still ain't picked. This is only question number 2.
Still on the same one.
Okay, so for number 3, it's more meaningful to me when my partner unexpectedly does something for me, like filling my car or doing the laundry, or my partner and I touch.
This one is different because
I don't know. Keep going.
Hold on, wait. I gotta think. You got to think on the last one. Let me think. This one to think on.
I'm sorry.
Stuff change. It changes.
It does.
Having these kids.
Don't cheat, Lacey.
I ain't cheating. I'm just looking at it. I peeped mine already.
I did too.
It's meaningful to me when my partner actually does something for me. I'm sorry, y'all. Because I just need to really think, because I really did want to get the real result this time. It's been a while since I did this. Okay. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so it's more meaningful to me when my partner puts their arm around me when we're in public, or my partner surprises me with a gift.
Okay.
And those easy. Go read.
Everybody good?
Yeah. Good.
Okay. It's more meaningful to me when I'm around my partner, even if we're not really doing anything, or I hold hands with my partner.
Okay, I got that one. All right, so for the next one, it's more meaningful to me when my partner gives me a gift, or I hear "I love you" from my partner.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's more meaningful to me when I sit close to my partner or I am complimented by my loved one for no apparent reason.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
girl,
I know, they still thinking love.
Well, because I see how I'm trending, and I'm trending like I don't like my man.
So you need to make some adjustments in your
I need to like let this computer know that I like my man.
Look, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of
that's
But
tricky.
that's what I mean though when I say that it changes, because I can already like from our I can already tell, like at the beginning, like that lovey-dovey, that like touching and I want to be all that stuff,
It
like
wasn't
that's
important.
how it was. But and like as you change, it's not like I don't, it's more of like the presence and I don't know. But anyways, I'm just seeing.
This
So
is
it's
going
not-
into the topic after, but that's good
Okay,
thought
I'm just
because
saying. So that's just where I'm at right now. That's why I'm saying it's taking me a little longer because
But that's the beauty of this test, though, because it's not necessarily trying to say we don't have love for our significant other. It's just how we show
What
it, how
value-
in that moment, how is it best
you
received?
grow.
No,
we
it's like how
grow.
much
We're not
it
the
shows the growth.
same.
It shows the growth. It shows growth, but it also shows like and not like say I'm picking up on what you were saying. It's not so much as that we don't love all like gifts, physical touch, words of affirmation. It's just that in this time I need this more. So yes,
Yeah.
I still do like you to touch me and I still want to be intimate with you. But in order to get to that, I need to do this for me first.
That's how I do.
This part first so that I can
Okay.
do all this other stuff. Sorry.
So number 8.
Okay, I'm ready. It's me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's more meaningful. I don't know. It's more meaningful to me when I get the chance to just hang out with my partner, or I unexpectedly get small gifts from my partner.
Okay, I got that one.
I'm good too.
It's on me, Riri, or you?
You go ahead because I'm still thinking about this one. Go ahead.
Okay, so for number 9.
Wait on Sheree. Sheree, make a decision.
I need to. Okay.
We're gonna be here all night. It's 30
All
questions.
Okay, it's 30?
I'm not. Yes, can you see 9 out of 30?
Where you see
Okay.
that?
Okay, keep going.
Go ahead.
I see
Okay,
it.
let's
I
get
see it.
to
I see
it.
it.
Let's get to it. Okay.
All right, it's more meaningful to me when I hear my partner tell me I'm proud of you, or my partner helps me with a task.
It's more meaningful to me when I get to do things with my partner or I hear supportive words from my partner.
Okay. It's more meaningful to me when my partner does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things. I feel connected to my partner through a hug. Okay, it's more meaningful to me. Sheree looking like, wait, which one is this? No, it's more meaningful to me when I hear praise from my partner or my partner gives me something that shows they were really thinking about me.
It's more meaningful to me when I'm able to just be around my partner or I get a back rub or massage from my partner.
Oh, give me a massage.
Give me a massage every day.
Because they are hard to come by.
They are very scary. I didn't even listen to or read the whole question. I saw massage. I'm like, yeah, pick that. Pick that. Whatever it say, pick that. It's more meaningful to me when my partner reacts positively to something I've accomplished, or my partner does something for me that I know they don't particularly enjoy.
That's a really good one.
It is. Because you never really know, like when you accomplish something and you really meet the goal and they notice, that's huge.
But then also,
they doing something that you want them to
do something they don't want to do.
That is huge too.
But I feel like one speaks. I don't know.
Okay, I made my choice.
I pick mine.
It's more meaningful to me when my partner is Sheree pick.
No, she ain't pick. You know Sheree ain't pick.
Really, we'll be here all night.
Okay.
And they got more questions that they're gonna ask that's similar to
that one. All right, so the next one.
Okay, go ahead.
We halfway there. 15. It's more meaningful to me when my partner and I kiss frequently, or I sense my partner is showing interest in the things that I care about.
Okay. It's more meaningful to me when my partner works on special projects with me that I have to complete, or my partner gives me an exciting gift.
It's more meaningful to me when I'm complimented by my partner on my appearance, when my partner takes the time to listen to me and really understand my feelings.
It's more meaningful to me when my partner and I share non-sexual touch in public, or my partner offers to run errands for me.
Yeah.
He can't run no errand. He can't run.
I don't know about this though, because
but Dominique is a good errand person. Like, see, when we was together, he was like, okay, what you need for the store? He got all that stuff for that cake.
Oh yeah, he did. Yes,
yeah. And he asked people to help him with that. He's a good errand person.
It's non-sexual touch in public. What is that?
Like holding hands, or like playing, like little
playing hair,
like
wiping something off your cheek.
Okay, I got it.
Like shoulder bumping, just touching each other. I like to touch him. I just don't do it.
It's more meaningful.
Oh, go ahead, Sheree. I'm sorry.
I think it's more meaningful to me when my partner does a bit more than their normal share of the responsibilities we share around the house, work related, or I get a gift.
You have to read the other option.
I was thinking it's Macy for me. In my head, I already know Macy thought.
Or the second was I get a gift that I know my partner put thought into choosing.
Now that's always nice when they think about something like that.
That's nice. It's more meaningful to me when my partner doesn't check their phone while we're talking, or my partner goes out of their way to do something that relieves pressure on me.
Does the phone, a side note, does the phone really bother y'all as much?
If we're having a
when I'm
discussion,
talking, yes. When I'm talking, yes. I don't like no distractions.
I don't like no distraction watching TV.
Watching TV, especially. I unplug. I'm known to unplug TVs around here. Like I don't turn this shit off.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that is just disrespectful.
Me too.
I get really mad about that. I'm not gonna lie. And especially if it's like a serious conversation. Like don't you think that's just disrespectful?
Okay, so we don't really
unplug the whole TV from the walls. Like I ain't playing.
We don't really be on our phones like that for real. Like
we do be on our phones now. I'm not gonna lie.
We don't be on our phones for real. Like so, his phone will be laying down. I get more annoyed that it keep ringing. Like, what the fuck these niggas want? Because I know it'll be his group chat. Like, what y'all got?
Okay, so let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one.
They on the game. It's more meaningful to me when I can look forward to a holiday because of a gift I anticipate receiving. I hear the words, I appreciate you, from my partner.
We don't even really celebrate stuff like that, so it don't even matter to me. Okay, go ahead.
It's on you, Ray.
Oh, it's more meaningful to me when my partner brings me a little gift after they've been traveling without me, or my partner takes care of something I'm responsible to do, but I feel too stressed to do at the time.
I do like when he be traveling and he bring gifts though.
That's always nice.
That's always nice.
It's more meaningful to me when my partner doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking.
Like Zeke.
Gift giving is an important part of our relationship. This is number 24. We almost there.
Okay, it's more meaningful to me when my partner helps me out when they know I'm really tired, or I get to go somewhere while spending time with my partner. If I'm being honest, I know what I want to say, but if I'm being honest,
yeah,
you should be honest.
Oh no, I'm being honest. I mean, I like the, I'm being honest.
Okay, go ahead, Sheree.
Meaningful to me when my partner and I are physically intimate, or my partner gives me a little gift that they picked me up in the course of their normal day.
Okay, number 26. It's more meaningful to me when my partner says something encouraging to me, or I get to spend time in a shared activity or hobby with my partner.
It's more meaningful to me when my partner surprises me with a small token of their appreciation, or my partner and I touch a lot during the normal course of the day.
It's more meaningful to me when my partner helps me out, especially if I know they're already busy, or I hear my partner specifically tell me, I appreciate you.
Number 29, it's more meaningful to me when my partner and I embrace after we've been apart for a while, or I hear my partner say how much I mean to them.
Okay.
I got my results.
Okay, I have my results.
Okay, I got mine too. How was that 29? Was that 30? You said 29 and then that was it.
I thought so.
You can't read, right?
All right.
I read it right, I think.
What was y'all gifts? What was y'all gifts?
So let's start at the bottom.
What was the top for everybody?
Let's start at the bottom.
Let's start at
the bottom. Okay.
So receive. Oh, so what was it?
Okay, so receiving gifts.
Mine was receiving gifts.
Mine was too.
The bottom.
I could care less about the total bottom. I don't care about gifts.
Me neither.
I don't care about birthday gifts.
What was y'all percent?
Anniversary gifts. I don't care about like
7%.
7?
3.
Mine was 13, so I guess I care a little bit more than y'all.
3. I don't like. I honestly like, and thankfully that's not the way. I don't think that's the way he shows love.
And I think that, and for me, that is how Dominique shows love. So that might be why mine is a little bit higher than y'all. Huh?
A delusion is it with Sheree. What's Sheree?
You said that's how Dominique shows his love, but if he's doing that and you don't obviously like it, y'all have a conversation about it.
Oh, you're right.
It's not that I don't like it. That's why I feel like my percent, it means less to me, but I feel like my percentage is higher than y'all.
That is it do matter a little bit.
Because I know it matters. It's not 2% like y'all's is, or 7%, it's 13 or 3%, but it's higher than y'all's, but I feel like that is how he does. So what about
I do? Mine is just 3. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, Terrell don't give gifts. I mean, he does, but like I can count on flowers and a card always. Flowers and a card. Flowers and a card. Flowers and a card always. But like that's okay with me because I don't know what I want. I don't. You know
screen record it so you can get it. I'm not about to pay for this service or whatever, but I'm just
screenshot it.
Yeah, but I wanted to see the top part at the top where it says the names, and I wanted to get the description at the bottom.
Okay, so the second one. What's y'all's second one? I'm from the bottom.
Physical touch.
Physical touch was mine too.
Mine is words of affirmation, and the reason why
let us go too, because for me, physical touch, I feel like it's important, but in order to get physical touch, I need to see other things.
Okay, so my physical touch was 3rd, and words of affirmation was 17%, and physical touch was 23%. So it's close. Do you see what I'm saying?
So for me, both of mine was the same. Physical touch and words for affirmation was the same at 17%. Both of them.
Okay, so mine is so. This is why I do.
My physical touch was 10, and acts of service was next at 23.
Okay, so Shree's physical touch is pretty much at the bottom. Is pretty much lower. Mine was
for mine too. It was too. Physical touch was low for me too.
It was low for me. I mean, but words of affirmation. The reason, and this is, I have to speak on this just because I feel like the reason why I don't need words of affirmation is because I've got to the stage where, especially in our relationship, even though we have been together the shortest amount of time, and it's me, myself, I feel like I've gotten to the stage in my personal self that I don't need it. I don't need your validation. And I don't want to say that in a kind of like, not negative, not that I feel like I don't, I love to hear praise from him, but like, I know that I'm doing well in what I'm doing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but like, I never needed approval.
You don't need validation for.
I used to. I feel like I needed to, that's what I needed to operate. I needed somebody to tell me that I was doing well so that I could believe it. And so that I knew that I was doing well, and that I needed somebody to recognize my hard work. And then a lot of it comes from work too. Like from my job, like I feel like you need to see what I'm doing so that you know that I can do this job, or that I can be promoted or stuff like that. So I feel like for words of affirmation, I feel like the reason why it's on the lower side is because I know that I'm doing well, and I know that you wouldn't be with me if I didn't have something going for myself.
So, yeah. True. Sheree, what was your third one?
Acts of service.
And so,
which is kind of interesting.
Why? Really? Why?
It was at 23. Not really.
Okay, so
really. That's not interesting.
We talking about number 3. Well, hold on, basic.
That actually
Okay.
does make sense though, because I feel like for me, I'd rather make it easy for him.
Okay.
So like the service, I don't need you to be doing all it. I really can do it. Like that's not what I really care. That doesn't, if I see you, okay, part of me be like, okay, good. That's, I mean, you kind of supposed to like, not supposed to, but that's you just helping out. That's not you showing that you care. Like you're not taking off anything from my load, because I feel like I'm supposed to be doing these things also. Like we're both supposed to be doing
To
these
be doing these
things.
same things.
So
Okay,
it doesn't
that makes
have
sense.
any kind of value to me in a
Or
way.
less. It does have
Or
value,
less.
but
But
it's a
it's
less.
not, it's less.
But Sheree, I can see that you have that the service
Trait.
the
And you like
unique-
you are you
your
give
spirit.
service.
You are a servant. Yeah, I feel like you have a servant in the sense that, well, I feel like you just said, like it's your job to like do. I feel like you do that. It's almost like
But
that.
that might be
give
your
and
love
receive.
language, Trait. Actually, the love language that you portray could be in service. You feel like that? Like you don't accept it for yourself, but
No,
you
but
give
you
it.
give it.
Because you are
You
more,
give it.
I feel like you are one that do for stuff. Like we don't need to just do this. We don't need to just do this. Like you do. Not just for yourself, but for other people
You
too.
take relationships.
So the love
you
language
inject
that
yourself.
you portray out might be one of acts of service. Like that's how you feel like you can help somebody. Like you said with Nick, like is because you use that.
So
use
you're
service
showing Nick that you love him by doing
things for him. So that's
I
your.
got you. That's
So
that
for
could
me,
be-
So for me, the third one was words of affirmation as well. Well, it was the same as physical touch. They both were 17%. So for my 3 and 4, they was the same at 17%. And I don't necessarily need those words of affirmation as what is it nice to hear? Yes, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be like, don't
say
never
what your
say
third
you
was.
It was the same.
words of affirmation and physical touch are the same. Like
And 2 then.
3 and 4.
3 and 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
3 and
see.
4. So like I don't necessarily have to have that, that little yay babe, I don't really need all of that.
Okay, so
But
what about
it's
the physical
nice.
touch? Anybody talking about the physical touch part?
So
Sheree's
for
was
physical
lagging.
touch, for me, the physical touch was at the bottom. Like it was the 4th one. So I guess it just means that I don't have to be necessarily touched. I like to be kissed and I like to be, lovey-dovey and stuff like that, but it's not necessary that feeds my bucket, I guess.
And see, that's how I remember doing this. Physical touch was at the top for me. Like I need you to touch me. I remember.
I think I remember that about
Physical
you.
touch, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like why it changes. Then I said people gonna think that I don't like my man. I do. It's just like now I feel like I don't want to be. There's other things I want to be touched, but there's other things that like.
And that's the great thing about this. Like I said before, it's not necessarily saying we're saying we don't want to receive gifts. We're not saying we don't want to be touched. We're not saying we don't want you to say I love you to you, or we don't want to spend quality time. We don't want to have you do things for us. We're not saying no to none of those things. What we're saying is, what really is like, oh yeah, babe, like yeah, this is what I really need from you versus okay, babe, I thank you for doing that for me. That's what this test is about. So for the second one,
2.
that we didn't go over yet. What's 2 for you?
Quality
For
time.
me,
Yeah,
mine was
anybody.
quality time.
Quality time is 2 for me too. Quality time was
How
my first
personal?
2. Acts of service.
Acts of service.
Oh, mine was words of affirmation.
Okay,
So you
I
need that words of affirmation. Okay,
Because I think for me,
that's okay.
That's okay.
mine is different. Like he's not vocal, and
Yeah.
so I think I need to. If I don't hear something, I get left in a space of unsure.
Sure. Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Not
okay.
unsure that you love me, but just unsure, like if what I'm doing, like my acts of service, is really like
Really,
If you
amazing.
like it.
or
Yeah.
you like I don't know. It just makes it feel good.
You
if
just
I
need
hear,
feedback.
babe, I'm
You just
proud
need
of you.
feedback.
You just need
See,
feedback.
also see how I melt. I melt.
Huh?
I melt so easy. Like if they say, "Oh, I love you," like randomly, like that.
she said, well,
Oh, you melt.
She get all
Look
bushy.
at Israel. See, you
She get
melted.
Baby. You know I love you so
So
much.
words of I just need to hear it. Like that just does something. Like it just makes me happy and just know that I like he loves me or whatever.
That's
what's
good.
up.
That's what's
That's
up.
what's up. For me, like it was acts of service, you know, and I think again it could have been different at one before, but because our
More is
plate
active service
feels
over
so-
quality time.
mine was 30% acts of service and 23% quality time. So I mean it was close, but
Mine was 33 and 23.
33
was-
and 23.
Mine was 33 for affirmation and 27 for quality time.
Okay, so I
So
need
they both
active
kinda
service,
hand in hand.
33. I need you to do for me. Help me, please.
Yeah, like I don't know. As our plates get fuller and fuller, I feel like that mom life, that wife life, you're having your own individual self, and then trying to navigate in the business world and work and stuff, and all these different hats that we play. It just seems like it would go a lot smoother if we had that service and that help with it. That's for me.
me. I just need to know that you see me. Like I need
You
you
froze,
to.
Sheree.
Oh man.
Do you have a computer for that?
Mine is for sure.
I just. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
We
can
can.
hear you.
Oh
We can
Lord.
probably just put a mute thing over here.
Can you stop your video and start it back?
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, look at the fam.
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all see me now?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna hop out and hop.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so like for me, it's more I need you to be able to tell me that you see me do it. Like the acts of service y'all said that you need to see the actions and stuff. I need you to be vocal and say, baby, I
Just say it.
appreciate you doing this, that. That's what I need. You know,
Yeah.
I don't need, I think that's just the difference. That's why the words of affirmation, like I need to hear you say that you're proud of me, that you see the work that I'm putting in, that you see like all of that means something to you. Like that's how I feel almost.
So reading yours for what you said for the one, you still got it open, and I'll read the one for acts of service, but read the one for words of affirmation, straight.
Okay, it says actions don't always speak louder than words. That's what I'm saying. If this is your love language, unsolicited compliments mean the world to you. Hearing the words I love you are important. Hearing the reasons behind that love sends your spirit skyward. I told you I
Melted.
Insults can leave you shattered and aren't easily forgotten. Kind, encouraging, and positive words are truly life-giving. And that is so true. Like the insults, like that's what I froze again.
Yeah.
So like that's what I was saying though. I'm sorry I keep freezing, but that's what I was saying. Like words just mean so much. Like they almost like gold. So like
Yeah.
if you say something, I feel like you mean that. Like
Yeah. It's
so
not
like,
left to interpretation. It's not left up for me to just think about what you tried to say or anything like that. It's just whatever you said.
yeah.
For acts of service, it says, for and messages, if yours is different, you just say it. Can vacuuming the floors really be an expression of love? Absolutely. Anything you do to ease the burden of responsibilities weighing on an active service person will speak volumes. The words he or she most want to hear is, let me do that for you. Laziness, broken commitments, and making more work for them tell speakers of this love language their feelings don't matter. Finding ways to serve speaks volumes to the recipient of these acts.
And I'm gonna speak on that real quick because I do. Let me see. Whenever you said about like saying things and then like saying you'll do stuff, I feel like you said you'll say something.
And then
Don't
like
do it.
broken
Broken
commitments.
Broken commitments, like that speaks to me, like because I really feel like if you say when you say something to me, I want you to be able to do that because like when I'm asking you for stuff, I'm not asking a lot. I feel like I'm not asking for a lot. I feel like it's just what I'm asking for is doable, and so that's
On
what
that though.
like,
On that.
I know. It brings us back to the other video, right?
It takes
And
us
I said
back
the
to
same thing about
that.
Sheree. I said the same thing about I was thinking the same thing about Sheree. It does bring us back because if I know where you operating at, then I will know what to ask you to do and what I need.
Yeah.
It will tell you that I need as my service for you. And then like I was Cherie, what she was saying about gosh, I was thinking about it. I can't remember. Cherie had said something about her
Affirmations, words of affirmation.
yeah, something along the lines, and I was just like, well, if you know how they operate now, then you know that hey, he may not be able to give me those words.
Words of his,
I do
and
something
that's
for me. He may not, so I may not be able to accept it.
People got to realize, I think where relationships fail is we always want to make an excuse of this is not me, that I'm not used to that. Or, you know, like if I'm, my gosh, I keep freezing, guys. It's like if I'm not used to, like if Nick's response is that this is not, I'm not used to doing this, or I'm not, I think that's a cop out. You're not to be, it's not for you to be something that you're trying to be your significant other. Like you're trying to be what they need you to be, not what you're comfortable with, what, you know what I mean?
Well, some, not necessarily, not that, but sometimes trying to be it, sometimes you may have to step outside of your comfort zone when it comes to being in a working as relationship with somebody else, because we have to understand we are dealing with whole human beings. Just because I feel like you something that you can do, you might not feel like you can do that, or you might not be operating in that system to where doing what I'm asking you to do, while I may feel like it's a small task, it may be too much for you to go to the grocery store around people when you having high anxiety for this time. You get what I'm saying? It may not be a time for you to go to the grocery store and do the shopping errands for me, even though I know I asked you to do so, because you're not operating in that operating system. And then we space right now.
Even though we do, they say, okay, hey, this ain't what I'm normally do, then we have to learn to take that into consideration when we asking them up things and figure out a way to ease them into it. Like, like Shreve, like you say, like if they not used to fixing lunches, okay, well then maybe on a Saturday you get them, you have them fix lunch, or maybe you fix the lunch, have them fix the lunch with you, or
just make sure you got the stuff in there, or just make sure you got the stuff in there, because that's the biggest thing too. Because so make it easy, like accessible, easier for them. Because I know that helps Dominique sometimes. Like if I'm like, babe, can you get this stuff? If it's not staring him in his face, then I can't blame him if he forget to put something in there that they need. Yeah. And make it easy for them to do
that you're used to. And then like if they're not used to communicating with you or sharing their feelings, then you constantly ask the questions. You know what I'm saying? Don't necessarily, it might be that you don't get a response because they're not used to, or it might be that you just get an okay, but let that okay be okay, because that might
okay
be
for you. Yeah.
And so so you got to know, okay, I'll just ask more questions. I'll ask again. Not to the point where I'm trying to be overbearing, but to the point that you know that, hey, I'm here if you ever want to talk to me. I'm available, I'm present, and I'm involved, and I'm interested in what you got going on, and I'm here. So it's just sometimes takes some coaching. But and then Sheree, your biggest thing, like you was talking about Lacey and Dominique, and like knowing your love language. I feel like everybody should be able to know each other's love languages, or just know like what they see, what matters most to them individually, and see how
get the best out of them.
To get the best, the biggest thing, and all it is really is trying to understand. If you are coming in a place of trying to understand who the person is that you're married to or you're in a relationship with, then that's all that's the whole foundation of this, what you're doing, because we're not in this by ourselves. We're in this with somebody else, and it's imperative that we try to understand the best working relationship that we can have if you're trying to be successful.
I agree wholeheartedly. I feel like we all need to have these conversations. We need to talk to our men,
definitely try to figure out what our love languages are.
Figure out what our love languages is, figure out how we can communicate. And if we can just keep open communication, I'm thankful that I feel like we have great conversations and good communications with our husbands. I mean, everything can always get better, but just encouraging each other to know that we each other's safe space. And I think that, I don't know how it is, but I mean, right after our trip that we just had, I feel like it just leaves way for more opportunities where we know that we can
of course,
and just makes everybody hopefully feel a little bit more comfortable, like expressing themselves.
Yeah.
And Sheree, I think it's really interesting that you're not really for acts of service, but that's how you give out that's how
This
you
is so
give
funny.
your class. So it would be interesting to see, like, if
And I
for
think
me,
too,
if I feel like I'm
you
like
give off?
gifts is
What
less
do you
for
think you
me,
give
but
off?
if I give out that for,
I feel like I give off physical touch.
and I don't know, let me see.
I feel like I do. I feel like I give off physical touch. I feel like I give off like I'm
What's acts of
always
service for
wanting
me?
to touch him, but I feel like I don't necessarily always want to be touched.
I know
Yeah.
I give off words of affirmation.
I think I give off more physical touch. And then
I feel like I give off more service.
And I feel like mine might be words of affirmation.
I think I give off more
his-
physical touch. The
I
quality
think
time, I
We
mean,
gotta
you
get
might-
them on here to figure it out, because I don't know now. We gotta get them on here to see what
See
is.
what
We have to
theirs
do this
is.
test again and see what they say, what their stuff is, and then ask them
what we give.
if we give that to them. That would be a good question to ask. Like, do we give? So if your thing is gifts, then do
I
you
give
feel
that?
like you get that
Yeah.
or whatever?
I like that.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
So this is it for Sistas to the Third Degree, our love language episode. Drop them comments, like, share, subscribe, do that whole thing, right, Riri? You know what to say.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, turn the post notifications on so you know when we drop the next video. We love y'all. We out.
Hey.